everyone, it's Heather, and this is The Boys, episode 2. Sometimes I just want to get into a show and I don't want to do any of the pre-talk about the last episode because it's just so good. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it, but I will do some pre-talk, but so first episode, we had Huey, lost his girlfriend. The speedster smashed into her, exploded her everywhere. A-Train, I think is his name. And then he was like, oh, she just stepped into the road. I couldn't get out of the way. She couldn't get, it was a whole cover up. It was a nonsense. Plus he was up to something shady. He seemed very shaken and he was like, I have to go. So there's more story there and we'll learn more about that. And then Huey was approached by a guy called Billy, who is my favorite character so far, who just says it as it is, or says what's on his mind. He doesn't mind if he's offending you, or in fact, it's better if he's offending you. He's having a better time if he's offending somebody. So I love his character, and I hope he's highly featured in the show. On the other side of it, we've got the superheroes, which are more like a corporate-run conglomerate of people with powers, and they have no real, I don't know, they seem to be doing good, but it's very much an image that's being portrayed to the public, and it's very much the bottom line is the movie deals, and it's the money. So yeah, we can see that they're not as shiny and nice as they might appear. There's a key bunch of 7 of them, led by Homelander, who I didn't realize when I was watching it the first time. When I was watching it the first time, I was like, I recognize that guy from something, but I had no idea because he kind of looks completely different. I've seen him in Banshee. Banshee is a fantastically well-made show, and if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I think Jimmy Macram is doing a series. He's watching through it. He's doing a reaction series, and that's also highly recommended. So check that show out if you haven't seen it. Check Jimmy's reaction to it, and if other people are doing reactions, check them out too. But yeah, Homelander, he was made out to be the exception. Billy was like, no, Homelander is squeaky clean. They're not all that bad. But at the end of the episode, Homelander completely obliterated that plane. So yeah. So he's kind of the Superman stand-in. He has the same sort of power as the laser vision and the flying. So I don't know if he has everything. I don't know if the people in the show and I was going to say and the real life superheroes are the same, but our versions they have the same powers. Like if Aquaman and the Deep have the same powers, or if A-Train and the Flash have the same powers. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll find out what they have and what they don't. Speaking of the Deep, he's a deep shit, and basically, blackmail isn't the word. He used his power and influence to force her to perform sexual acts that she would not normally have wanted. He basically raped her, so it's no excuses. He's my least favorite character, and he will have to do a lot in this show to redeem himself, in my eyes. And I know I like characters with shades of grey. So even though Homelander killed people, which is arguably worse, probably is worse, I'm like, hey, this guy's interesting because he's this super clean good guy, but then he does this shady killing people shit. So yeah, I don't know, my ethical moral standards, I'm not sure if they're consistent, but wow, I am going on, aren't I? There's still, you can just skip all this, by the way. Who's left? We've got Wonder Woman girl, whose name is Queen Maeve. Is that it? I don't know. she knows what's going on, and I don't know if she's complicit or if she's just resigned to it, or I don't know what the deal is with her yet. We haven't had enough scenes with her for me to form a proper opinion. And there's also another guy in that 7 that we haven't really dealt with, so he hasn't really become a character in my mind yet. And that's it. Oh yeah, and Starlight, which I haven't really mentioned, she's like the newbie to the team, and so far she's a beacon of hope and light, and maybe she'll stay that way, or maybe she'll be corrupted. Herself and Huey became friends sort of friends. They became bench buddies in the first episode. And I'll find it interesting to see them on opposite sides of things. And they made a deliberate point not to have them meet when Huey was going to their headquarters for his apology. So I think he's not supposed to know who she is, and she's not supposed to meet him until a certain point, and maybe there'll be some sort of conflict of interest, or he'll be sent on a mission to do something to mess them up, and then he'll see her and he'll be like, oh, well, she's my friend. Or maybe he'll lump her in with everybody else and, oh, you're all the same. And she's like, no, we're not. Or maybe something completely different. Maybe, as I said, like in the first minute of the last episode, maybe he'll turn into a supervillain, because so far we don't have supervillains. We don't really need them because the superheroes are villainy enough. But yeah, enough talking. Let's just get into it. It's a very long show as well. It's an hour for each episode, so it's hard to edit it down to like 10 minutes. Oh yeah, and they killed Invisible Naked Guy. So it's interesting that he stays invisible after he died. Easier to get rid of the body. They just have to clean it up a bit and...
Got a problem, you call me, I solve the problem.
He's like Mr. Wolf from... No, he's not. Wait, he's still alive?
That's a problem.
He's still alive.
Oh, thank fuck, he's alive. Yes! Yes, he's alive! Okay, pull over.
No, Huey.
We're gonna have to kill him.
I know a bloke. Top man. He'll know what to do.
Gonna be introduced to more of the team.
Morning, love. Frenchie about?
Frenchie. Huey's just hilarious. He doesn't have to say anything. I think his face is just funny.
Monsieur Charcuterie? This is a surprise? Means you brought that 40,000 you owe me? I mean, why else would you show your face around here?
Because
Billy doesn't seem like the person who pays his debts.
Better for you. How would you like to double your money?
A double of zero is zero. Who is he?
This guy?
It's Huey.
Oh, this here's Huey Campbell. We're gonna let him jump together.
And he's still alive.
You and
She's
I
like,
were
what does that
together
mean?
and you're still in one piece.
Am I?
Look,
Huey, don't
do you want to know what the fucking job
let
is or
Billy
not?
borrow money.
Open it.
Who is in there?
You dumb fucks are fucking dead! Have you any...
That's translucent. You got translucent in your tongue, huh?
I think it's past you, mate.
He's chipped. The soups can be on their way. Homelander can be on his way right now.
Wait, he's chipped?
You bring this to my doorstep. This is not my problem.
They can
huh?
basically track him anywhere he
it is
goes.
now. Look, Frenchie, I need your help, mate. And I ain't leaving till I get it. Or till the 7 show up.
The 7 don't have to show up, just Homelander.
Here comes the
Oh, it's this guy. He's the greatest.
My man, how you doing? Look, I brought you something.
Kill anybody today, A-Train?
I'm sorry. I asked for translucent.
Right, but Translucent is on a secret undercover mission right now. Well, maybe he can swing by next week or some...
No, not next week. He's dead.
You know what?
Why did you just zoom off to get him?
Maybe I can't turn invisible. But
I love that the views
am
are going
the
down.
World's fastest man. I can
And the
outrun
emotes,
anybody or
they're like,
anything.
oh.
That's something. Like, I tell you what, you get better and I'll teach you to run as fast as me.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You'll teach me to outrun cancer?
Oh my god. That's a PR nightmare.
When he does not have a script, this is what happens.
I'm on it. I'm so sorry.
And where is Translucent?
We know he's not in the building. He hasn't triggered any of the motion
No one has
sensors.
seen him.
He's probably...
Black Noir.
This guy.
We haven't properly met
Yeah,
yet.
we
I'm
haven't met
Starlight.
either. He's the dark silent type. He might be a good guy, actually.
I look forward to working with you.
He hasn't tried to rape her.
There she is. We are sending you on your first patrol. To team up tomorrow night.
With the Deep!
Great. A crime itinerary?
Yep, where and when to find the bad guys. That's what my department does. We vet
Protect you.
Sounds like
If you
they're
nab
setting
the wrong
up
person,
crimes
there's liability to
themselves.
consider.
Deep is coming?
Yeah, it's a water-adjacent crime.
Then...
Water adjacent crime. Love it.
And Mags, when there's a team up, people love a team up.
Love a team up.
People love the crossovers. Well, these themes are very from a certain era, a certain style.
Where am I?
Oi, morning, sunshine.
You know who I am?
Is this a Faraday cage?
You fucking amateurs! Ah! What do you guys want? Money?
We don't want your fucking money.
We need to pierce the skin somehow.
Well, how the hell are we gonna do that?
Huey's not in for this killing him thing.
You're gonna kill him?
Yeah, Huey, what do you think we were doing?
We didn't bring him here for a fucking Happy Meal. And if we let him go, what do you think the Seven will do to us? You can't get A-Train if you're a greasy smear on the pavement.
I'm not a murderer.
That's all right. I am.
The race is coming up quickly. How you feeling?
Look, A-Train is a fierce competitor, but no one can be the world's fastest man forever.
I regret to inform you that I've located the mayor's Gulf Stream.
The jet was fragmented. There was one engine fully intact. It appears to be engine failure. So I'd like to offer...
Engine failure due to massive Homelander fires.
Still going. Hey, you found Translucent yet?
You heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet.
Well, you know, I could search for him. Personally.
That's not necessary.
Right.
Hey, did you hear about the mayor of Baltimore?
Yeah. Yeah. Heard his plane went down.
I saw him on Tuesday. I had a meeting with him right here.
Wow.
Does she not know?
Well, hug your kids, right? Because you never know what might happen.
The Deep told me, and only me, scorch marks on the mayor's engine. Almost as if from two small, high-intensity beams, roughly the width of human eyes.
Sounds like two lightning strikes very close together.
Your brand is hope, baseball, America. You don't do vengeance.
Madeline, I heard him. Through the wall. He was blackmailing you.
I am the last person you need to save.
Yeah, but I did it for you.
She did say, have a safe flight, which is code for, you're gonna die. So, what was Homelander supposed to think?
How did he even know about Compound V?
We are not going to talk about that.
Oh, come on,
Does he have a
Madeline.
thing for her?
You do not need to hide things from me. I love Vought as much as you do, and I can do more.
You just need to let me protect you.
He's a little like a child looking for approval. And in other ways, he's not like a child at all. And she's very good at working him. I think her superpower is just persuasion and having a handle on things. That's a lot of missed calls from your dad. I guess if they live in the same place, there he's like,
Hello?
where were you?
Hi, Dad. Huey, where have you been? I've been calling hospitals.
What's he watching?
I'm fine. I thought maybe you've been hurt or kidnapped. I saw this Dateline on human trafficking.
Dad, I haven't been human trafficked, okay? I closed up
Human
early. It
trafficked.
happened after I left.
Please.
Well, where'd you go?
I'm just hanging with
Just
someone.
been drinking at Anthony's. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Hey, Dad, listen, I
Okay, before you do something, come home, Huey.
gotta go.
This is hilarious. When he has one of these silent build-up moments, you think he's gonna bust out into superhero powers, and now he's just He's just wrecking his hands. I don't know if that's going to pay off or if it's always going to be just nothing.
Or is there anything I can do for you, Homelander?
He's afraid of Homelander.
Well, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Am I stupid, Eve?
No, you're not stupid, Homelander.
Razor-sharp fish instinct made you run to Stillwell and tell her what you thought you saw down there.
I don't even know. I don't know what I saw down there.
See, the Deep
In fact, when it was really dark.
is jealous of Homelander
really
and
muddy.
now is trying to undermine him.
I'm sorry. I didn't really see anything down there, as a matter of fact.
And I trust we never have to have this conversation again.
No, of course not.
Now go fuck Shamu in the blowhole.
What? Could you say that again? They're trying to make a device that will actually kill Translucent.
Rounds coated in the same carbon metamaterial as his skin.
Good work.
Guys, what are you doing?
Didn't work.
I'm fucking translucent. I'm indestructible. It's only a matter of time before they come for me. You're fucking dead.
Plan B? 2 ways you can kill him. Get Homelander to do it, or seal him up forever somewhere and take the chip out.